Hello guys and welcome to my new video. My name is Anu Praveen and we are going to learn how to multiply polynomials. And in the last video we learned how to add and subtract polynomials. So now let's start with this equation here. X plus 4 whole squared. Don't forget the whole squared. That's a big difference. What you would want to do with this is, and don't ever forget, you're supposed to always write this equation as x plus 4 times x plus 4. That is what this whole squared means. Don't forget to put that. If you do, then you will get it wrong. So, since we have this, we are going to multiply. We're basically like using distributive property. The x is going to multiply by the x is going to multiply by the 4, and then the 4 is going to multiply by the x, and the 4 is going to multiply by 4. That's what we're going to do right now. So let's actually draw that. Let's draw it in a different color. Yes, let's quickly delete that, and let's use, yes, so this is to go to this, and this is to go to this. And then the 4 is supposed to go to the x, and the 4 is supposed to go to the 4. So that's what I'm trying to mean, if that helps. So now we are going to simplify it like what I said. So it's going to be x times x is x squared. Let's put an arrow mark like down there. And then x times 4 is plus 4x. And then we're going to do the 4. So then it's plus, again, 4x, and we are going to do 4 times 4, which is plus 16. Let me get my color. Plus 16. So that's basically the simplified version of this. But we're not done yet. Let's add the like terms, or let's subtract the like terms, whichever one comes in here. For example, the like term. These two are like terms. So let's do that. So then the answer would be, let's always use standard form. Standard form is when you not down from the biggest to the smallest constants. So let's do it like this. X squared plus 8x plus 16 is our answer. It's because we have to add these two, because those are the only like terms in this whole simplified equation, I could say. And then we have it. This is our answer. Now let's try a different equation. Let's just move all of these out of the way. Say goodbye. And now let's resume. And here we have our next equation. X minus 2 whole cubed. This one is a little bit more trickier since it's a whole cubed. Last time it was a whole square. This time it's a whole cubed. So that makes a little bit more of a difference. So let's do equal to, let's do it in the version we treated before. X minus 2, 3 times we have to write it since it said whole cubed. X minus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 2. That is what whole cubed means. Don't do x minus 2 times x minus 2 times. But how to solve it, we need to multiply these two, then only we can multiply this. Since you don't, it gets more confusing if you multiply all three. So let's break it down a step. So then let's do x minus 2, big brackets. Let's put a big bracket in there. Let's do x squared. Now I'm simplifying these two. Like, x is going to x, and x that, and then this to that. That's what I'm doing right now. Switch back to y, and let's do x squared minus 2x minus 2x, again, since we have it 2 times, plus 4. So that is our simplified version of this equation. But we're not done yet. We have to simplify this a little bit more, and then we need to substitute into here. So that after we simplify this a little bit more, we need to substitute it into here. Now let's simplify the inside. So I'm gonna move it back here. So x minus 2. I'm just gonna put brackets. It's the same thing without it. Big whole brackets. X squared, since there's no term to go with it, minus 4x, since we simplified. Sorry about that. Negative 2x and negative 2x plus 4. So that is our next simplified version. Now we can finally move this equation out here, since there's nothing else to simplify on here. Since we can't do an x and an x squared together, only if it's multiplication. Then after that, because we have to, let me take my blue, because now we have to do this with this, this with this, this with this, and this with this, this with this, and this with this. So that's what we're doing. To make it clear, let's simplify it. So, and then after that, let me quickly shrink this so we have enough room. Hope you got that down. And now we are going to do x, 2 plus 1, and then we can write minus 4x, 1 plus 1, plus 4x, minus 2x squared, minus 2x squared, plus 8x, let me quickly shrink it, plus 8x minus 8. So that is our even more simplified version. Now we are going to simplify it to the least. So it's going to be x cubed, since there's no other cubic thing to simplify it with, minus 6x squared, plus 12x minus 8. This is our answer, basically. This is our answer. X cubed minus 6x squared plus 12x minus 8. So that is our answer for this x minus 2 cubic. I hope you see that it's a little bit more steps needed for solving the more higher. For example, if it's squared, we could easily solve it throughout this equation. But since it's cubed, we needed to add the x minus 2 to simplify it even more further. And now let's go to our next equation. Let me simplify all these. Let's move it up there. Okay. So now we have our next equation. This equation seems a little bit more daunting than the other two you can see here, because it has fractions and it has bigger numbers than the others. So let's try and simplify. Let me simplify it for you. So this is equivalent to, I'm simplifying what? For example, this to this, this to this, this to this, and this to this. So 1 by 2y times 3 by 5y. Let me make my times symbol a little bit better. Plus 1/2 y times 10. And then let's shrink this equation, since this one has a lot to write. Let's move it to this side. So then it is that. Then it's minus 50 times 3 by 5 y. Let's simplify it even more. Let's put it over here. Perfect. And then after that is minus 500. So that is the simplified version of this equation. You can see, since it's daunting, it has a little bit more stuff to write. Now, let's simplify it even more. So we want to cross that, and we can cross the 1 by 2y times 10. So we can cross the, I'm going to use a different color, 2 and the 10. And 2 will go into 10 5 times. So it's now 5y. And now we can cut the 50 and make it 10. And cut the 5, since 5 will go into 50 10 times. So now we can write the almost answer, basically. 3y squared by 10 plus 5y minus 30y minus 500. Since 500, we haven't found a solution to it yet, since nothing else goes into it. Then, let me shrink this, since we will need a lot of space. And then after that, let me switch back to white. The answer is 3y squared by 10 minus 25y minus 500. All I did from the answer to this thing is just simplify this part. That's all I did, since the rest couldn't be simplified or done anything. So I just done that to get my answer, 3y squared divided by 10 minus 25y minus 500. That is the answer to this daunting equation. Remember, always simplify it into steps. Like I said in my last video, always simplify it into steps for achieving this answer. Bye, guys, and I hope you had a great time learning with me. I did. Bye.